Alright guys, wheel life cycling here. I'm sure you guys, well, I'm going to talk a little bit about about the Wahoo Element bolt. And this is the cadence. Now, this can be either taped, you can tape this onto your left arm of your crank, okay, right there, inside. You can tape it or zip tie it right in here somewhere, if you like. We'll say right in here, okay, right on this here, with the words Wahoo going towards the bike. But I chose to leave it on my shoe. That works fine on the belt, and it works fine. The speed sensor, I got it here on the back, and yeah, and you take the rubber band and you put it around it, and you just put it on your hub. There goes some wild horses. Take a look at that. Wild horses walking down the road. We live in a horse area, so they're running around wild. Kind of cool. Alright, back to the Wahoo. So that's your speed sensor. This is your cadence right here. And I mounted this up front on the bars for now. I have an on order. Actually, I'm going to leave this here. I was going to order. I mean, it's you can put it out front, and it's $25 to buy a little extension arm that comes straight out of here, and you put it out front. I kind of like it right here. It's actually perfect. I just mounted a couple zip ties that they include, and just a twist on, twist off. I like it. And of course, everything is paired with your iPhone, with your smartphone. So let's talk about this puppy. This is a funny story, guys. So I took it out first day today, and let's put it on. Left button is on and off. Okay. So I did my out and back ride today. Yesterday was a smoky day. Today's a smoky day, but that's fine. Alright, so history is on the left hand corner. I'm going to push history. This is what I did today, October 6, 2020. Average speed is 20.3 miles an hour. My ride was an hour and 28 minutes. Maximum speed was 30 miles, 30.5 miles. And this is funny, guys. This is funny as shit. I'm at 29.8 miles, and my back tire goes flat. I said, you got to be kidding me, because that was, I wanted to do my 30 miles. Actually, I wanted to do 32 miles in an hour and 20, it was an hour and 30, an hour and a half. And sure enough, I'll be a son of a whatever, son of a gun. I only did 29.8 miles. And that's the way it goes. I mean, shit happens, right? So I guess, let's see, for the weekly, of course, would be, because I just started, I only had 306 feet of climb with 338 descending feet. Okay, so not much not much elevation. I did a 3% elevation during the whole thing. That's all I did, and that's all there was. Okay, so 3% elevation, and that 3% actually got me, and it was about a mile. Yeah, I think it's about a mile. Yeah, it's a mile at 3%, and it got me to 30 miles and a little over 30 miles an hour coming down. So that's on a 3% grade. So not too shabby, huh, guys? I don't understand this stuff. Temperature was 76 degrees. Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure everything out. Oh, that's today. Anyways, guys, I like the Wahoo, and it works pretty nice. It's comfortable. It's I'm sure. So, unfortunately, I have an old phone, so I'm going to be buying a new phone. I'm going to get a Samsung S10. They're not cheap. They're like $600. So, so anyways, guys, I got my antique Tag Heuer shirt by Kaz, and yeah, it was a pretty good ride until the flat came. Son of a gun. I was feeling pretty good. I was thinking of cranking for the last 2 miles and bringing it up to 21. Average speed would be 21 miles per hour. But there was a slight headwind, probably a 2-mile-an-hour headwind, which wasn't too bad. But yeah, I got my heart monitor on too, and I had my heart rate was up to 168, 166. Yeah, I'm sure there's a way to. Right now I'm 80 beats per minute. History. I'm sure. Let's see. Elevation. Maybe if I push the side buttons. Okay. I don't understand minimum max feet climb. Average cadence was 64, and my max was 89. Oh, here we go. Oh, I like this. Yeah, there we go. It's nice. And if you scroll on the side buttons, when you're on the page, it shows heart rate, which is average was 145. My max was 177. My calories I burned up 1173. And then we have hour zones, and minimum temperature was 60, 67, and 73. I paused for 1 minute and 28 seconds. Yeah, guys, I'm going to tell you something interesting to all you out there watching this. I spoke to you folks before, and I don't know if it's on this new channel, but I talked about directional pull and push and pull. And I'm not kidding you. I did this on the bike today, which I always do anyways. But you have to mentally make yourself think about pushing forward with your right leg, pulling back with your left leg, pulling up with your left leg, and pushing down with your right leg, and then pulling up with your right leg. In other words, at all all degrees of a circle, you want to have outside pressure. So you want to be pulling up, back, up, forward, during the whole circle. And I increased my speed over a mile per hour. No kidding. Check that out on your computer. Directional push and pull. When you start mentally telling yourself and conditioning yourself to push down and pull up at the same on opposite sides, which is totally not like a normal process. We normally just think pull down, push up, but if you do it the whole way around, over 1 mile an hour increase on speed, and you can bring your RPMs up, bring your gears down, okay, spin a little more, and do the push and pull, and still keep the same miles per hour. All right, so but if you put it into the largest gears, let's say 52-12, and you're going along, and you don't have a headwind or anything, and you just pushing and pulling up, try the whole complete circle, like I'm telling you about directional push and pull, as you complete the whole circle, okay, on both sides of your stroke. You're going to see increased speed by a mile per hour at least a mile per hour, maybe even 2. And it really is not taking that much more energy out of you. It's just a whole new muscle that you're using. And if you can train your mind and your muscle and your legs to use that whole circle, you'll be amazed. Okay, guys? You'll be amazed how much better and how much faster you can get, and stronger. And that's applicable to going uphill as well. You can of course bring it down to a 42, 49 or whatever it is, 25, and you can do that. You can use at any RPM. You can do it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So, anyways, guys, that's a little bit upgrade, a little bit of talk. About the Wahoo Elemnt bolt, and so far so good. Yeah, pretty neat, pretty simple. It was interesting, but at first this morning my heart monitor was not working, and I don't know, I got to check the battery and see. I just received this. You would think that it's a whole new battery, but it wasn't. It wasn't a battery. It seems like the battery is running low, and there's some light indicators. I have to look on the website to see what the light indicators, red and green, actually mean. They were flashing back and forth, and that pattern of LEDs. I have to look it up and see what it means. So, but anyways, the Wahoo Elemnt bolt, guys. I like it. Simple. It's easy to put together. It's easy to put on your bike. It's light. It's it's a little bit tough to push the buttons. But it's pretty nice. It's not that tough, but on the right side, it's a little bit tough to push the buttons in. Actually, yeah. But maybe it's good that way. You won't. It is actually. They're really actually kind of tough. Anyways, thanks for watching. Wheel life cycling, guys, and we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be putting this to the test as far as elevation, going up to Virginia City and up to the summit. And then I'll see exactly what the elevation is over there in percent grade, because I know that the grade is pretty steep. I'm thinking more than 40% at some of the, maybe a little bit more than 40%, maybe 36. 100% grade. But anyways, thanks for watching Wheel Life Cycling. Wahoo Elemnt bolt. Have a great day, everybody.